Hello. Welcome in. Boot Hill, Vulcan, Thighs, how's it going? Good to see y'all. Glad you're here. We do have a little bit of an update today. Um, so, for starters, I said I was going to play God of War, and then after the stream last night, I was like, damn, I just really want to keep playing Crash. So we're going to keep playing Crash. I figure we're just gonna finish Crash. Uh, we're gonna try anyway. But aside from that, Boot Hill or not Boot Hill, Vulcan has pointed out the Pokemon community game is now available to play in our chat. I don't really know exactly what that is or what it means, but you can now play it. You can now do some Pokemon stuff. On top of that, we also have the roulette gambling activity activated, so you can also play roulette if you want. Again, not entirely sure what that means, but I hope it's fun for you guys. This is the stuff of Twitch where I'm like, I'm too old, I don't understand, but I hope you guys have fun with it. Did that command not work? It's supposed to have worked. All right, hold on a second. Let me see what I can do to fix that. Oh, there it is. You don't have any points to roulette. Curious. How do you get points in roulette then? Because I would have thought it's based off of like your moon rocks. Brand new, probably. I guess. I don't have the raffle command going, I don't think. I didn't know which one that was. Let me see. What's raffle? Start a raffle with multiple winners. Could we get a list of the commands? Potentially. I don't know. The only commands I added for the gambling was the roulette command. That's the only new one for that. And then Vulcan had the list of commands for the Pokemon game. Because that one I don't know. I don't know what all the stuff is for that. I'll add the raffle to this, though. You know what? I will enable slots and raffle. And then... Okay. Duel, deny, cancel duel, accept, 8-ball. Okay. Alright. Okay. I've added pretty much all of the points-based commands for raffle, roulette, duel, all that sort of stuff. So, theoretically, that should work now. Okay. We get points over time for watching stream or doing mini raffles. Someone else I saw had to redeem for opening a virtual blind box on their stream. Can only get the points from watching stream then. The Google Docs is for PCG. Okay. Well, either way, hopefully those all work now, and hopefully that's some fun stuff for you guys. But for me, time to play some Crash. I was literally just like, damn, I want to play Crash so bad. I went through and I started getting all the gems. So I have all the gems for all the levels. I didn't get the crystals because I wanted to go through those on the stream. But we should be able to get the true ending of this game if I keep getting all the gems. Got my flu shot today. Ooh. How you feeling after that? I know some people, it really, like, messes them up. I never felt too bad after I got my flu shot, but I also haven't gotten the flu shot in quite a while. Just because I feel like I just haven't, like, gotten the flu in a very long time. If I've ever had the flu, I don't really remember, actually. Okay. I don't think I've ever had the flu, actually, but I feel numbness, but not enough for me to notice it when I'm not paying attention. Only got the shot because my brother got the flu. Yeah, that'll do it. Certainly if somebody around you gets it, it's probably better to get it yourself. I had to get it when I worked in the hospital, because they make you get pretty much every shot when you work in a hospital. The flu shot wasn't too bad. The one that really sucked was the tuberculosis shot that we had to get. And that mostly just sucked because it would leave a really gross, weird bump on your skin, or under your skin. But otherwise, it wasn't so bad. Definitely COVID shots were like the worst ones when those were coming out. Tetanus shots are always bad. Did you see the Jujutsu Kaisen movie? No, I did not, because I thought when you were talking about the Jujutsu Kaisen movie being out, I thought you meant like on Crunchyroll or some other service. I didn't realize it was actually in theaters. So I did not get a chance to go, but I also saw that the new season of Jujutsu Kaisen starts, like January 2nd or something? So at this point I probably will just wait for it to come out on streaming, because like, if the new season's gonna be that close. Ugh. COVID shot literally put Vulcan into one of his worst fevers. Yeah, the COVID shot didn't affect me as badly as it got some people, but it still sucked. It was like, it gave me a terrible headache. Which, that's the funny thing, like, usually you get a shot and it's just kind of like, it makes you feel a little tired or whatever. With COVID, I feel like it gave me the symptoms that I got when I actually had COVID. Like, it gave me a bad headache, it made me tired, it made my body ache. And then when I got COVID, I had the exact same thing as when I got the shot, except way worse. Vulcan recovered the next day. That's good. Mine, I feel like it took me like 2 or 3 days before I felt better. Getting to see all the best fights from Season 2 in 4K cinema quality is worth the price of the ticket alone. That is true. You are enticing me. The main thing is just like trying to find the time. Like I could maybe find time to do it tomorrow. But holidays are so busy all the time. Get off of me! Fucking bees. Ugh. Not the bees! Ah. He's so fast. Dude, so this is one of the color gems I literally never got when I was younger and playing this. Look at this shit. They just lie to you straight up. It's nonsense. Thought the flying thing behind Crash was a pack of French fries. Dude, I wish French fries were just plentiful in the wild and they would come fly near you like bees. Imagine the world if we lived, like, with that as our pollinators. Yo, Neurotic! What's up? Welcome in. Oh, who was it? Was it Roxas who said the other day to thank you for their gift sub that you gave them? It might have been, it was Roxas or somebody. Somebody said thank you to you for when you gave the gift subs, but you were not here. Wait, am I thinking of the right person? Let me see.
Crash, I have discovered that the opposition is being masterminded by Dr. Nitrous Brio, the inventor of the Evolvo Ray. Brio was responsible for our misunderstandings in the past. He forced me to assist him in his plot for world domination, and he's at it again. He will attempt to stand in our way. Be on your guard, Crash. Deliver the crystals to Engine.
Dude, imagine being named after Nitrous. That'd be like your parents naming you, like, Cocaine Jones. Be like, alright. Vulcan got the shiny from another stream where Vulcan played PCG regularly. Nice. Dude, I didn't even know shinies were a thing for so long. I never got one in an actual Pokemon game. I got one in, or I got a bunch of them in the Poke Clicker game. Whoever played Engine in this game did like an almost perfect recreation of the original. Like, they did such a good job. I also forgot how this boss works. It's like, man, what am I doing? Ah! Kanye's next baby. Nitrous West. Not a bad name. Sounds pretty cool. TBH. Huh, huh. Woo. Why are these not hitting? There we go. Nice, good hits, solid damage. Come on, you big bitch. There we go. George Newbern was just announced for my local con. Nice. Oh. Woo! Yo, behind the back. Let's fucking go. Stunting on him. Dude, how bad is your machine work that someone can throw what appear to be fairly soft fruits at them and destroy it? What's up, Ether? Welcome in. Good to see ya. Oh.
What is your problem, Bandicoot? I will not ask you again to bring me the crystals. Obtain the remaining 5 crystals, Crash, and bring them to me.
This isn't God of War. This isn't even close. It's kind of close. Crash Bandicoot, I mean, people always said God of War is the new Crash Bandicoot. I actually want to look up and make sure I'm following the right steps. You don't have to get the time trials to get the true ending of this game, right? Collect all 42 gems, not just crystals, find the secret warp rooms, and then beat the final Cortex boss again. Okay, so you don't have to get the time trials. Alright. Then we got this. Got a 90% on my sociology final. Now just gotta do the psychology and mental health finals. Nice, congrats. I always thought psychology and sociology were really interesting. That's probably what I would have wanted to go into if I had the capability of doing, like, the math for things. Huh. Yo. My psychology final allowed me to use 2 pages of notes. I ended up getting a B+ on it. That's still pretty good. I mean, in high school, my chemistry final allowed me to use... We got a note card. Fuck. But you could use both sides, and you were allowed to print. Like, you could use type, so, like, we would all print really small words from the computer. And, I would have failed, but my teacher did such a bad job that everybody failed. So my, like, 30% ended up being, like, a C. Whoa. So, I got lucky on that one. Glad I took these courses. Really helps give me some insight to things that I had intuitively understood. Yeah, I mean, I think when you understand a bit about psychology, both of, like, yourself and individuals, as well as, you know, as a group, like in sociology, I think it does help you understand, like, the way the world is, and helps you have sympathy for people who otherwise maybe you wouldn't. When everyone is super, no one is. The thing that I found crazy about that quote is, like, it sounds technically accurate, but also, like, some people have way, way better powers. Like, he's like, when everyone's super, no one is. And it's like, I don't know, man. You could... What? Ah! It's like, you could be... You know... You could be Cyclops from the X-Men. You could be Wolverine. Or you could be Soft Serve, that mutant who... Her only power is she shits ice cream. Yo, what am I supposed to... I don't know what I did to get him, but I hope I don't have to fight another one, because I don't know what I'm doing. Saw online somebody who did their note card writing over each other with the red and blue pencil and used 3D glasses to read it. Dude, that's like... That is genius level design to be, like, using different colors effectively, like... Oh. To use them effectively like that? That's crazy. Indeed, it really helps to have that context and knowledge about what motivates society and people. Yeah, for sure. Whoever made that quote hasn't watched My Hero Academia. whoever made that quote, that was Syndrome from The Incredibles. Put some respect on his name. Alright, jump too early. Okay. So, what do you use the points for that you're gambling? Will not be putting respect on Sindork's name. That's fair, he was kind of a loser. There's a super in The Incredibles called Gamma Jack, who was a raging racist against normal humans and had radiation-based powers. Dude. He sounds fucking cool. I mean, not the racism part, but like, radiation powers? It's rad. Fucking... It feeds our gambling addiction? Okay. I just didn't know if there was some kind of, like, point shop where you could spend it for stuff, or, you know, how that works. But it's just the children yearn for the gambling. Fucking the way they yearn from the mines. He can liquefy you from the inside out. And the government had to keep a close eye on him to make sure he wouldn't turn evil. Yeah, I would say so. You can add stuff to the shop. I can? That's something I can do? What kind of stuff? Fuck, how do I do that? That just seems like this isn't a far enough jump. Ugh, there we go. Fuck. Sound effects and potato. I see. There's another super called Everseer that could see the future and had telekinesis. Is that a fucking like Everclear pun? Dude must have been a party animal. Pretty crazy to think he saw his own death and couldn't do anything about it. That is wild. I imagine it's just one of those, like, Greek tragedy style things. Whoa! That was crazy. Where it's like, he can see his own death, but if he tries to take the actions necessary to avoid his own death, then he'll end up causing it anyway. Huh. Missed some boxes. Something I found out recently is that the VA for Mr. Incredible is from my nearest city. Interesting. Alright. Let's figure out where those boxes are that I missed. It must be there were some boxes before the death route, or after the death route that I need to do, and then go back and do the death route. Either way, pain in the ass. Yo. Wow. Ooh, close one. Do you guys think we'll ever see an Incredibles 3 get made? And if so, do you think they will commit to Jack having, like, every power? Or do you think they'll be like, well, he just was unstable because he was a baby. His real power is blank. Alright, I think if I go over there, I'm not going to be able to come back. Maybe I'll have to do the death route and then... Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to do the death route, go through it, and then come back, maybe. There we go. It's like the short story where a king was told the prophecy of his death being caused by his child, but instead of hating his child, he supports and loves them as best he can. Then the child hears about the prophecy and runs away to try to prevent their father's death, but then the king dies of a broken heart for losing his child. Damn, dog, that fucking blows. Also, like, I know people can sort of die of a broken heart, but it always feels like some bullshit, you know? Fuck. I hope the theory of Jack being Gamma Jack sent back in time is canon. And that's why he's called Gamma Jack, because he's like, I can't be called Jack. Do you think that's his real name, or do you think he's just called Jack by his family and his real name is just Jack? Because if his actual name is Jack, then that's like kind of dicked up. Okay, what the fuck? I'm gonna try going back to the beginning, I guess. Because I don't think I can... Alright. I don't think I can get back if I... What? Okay. Gamma Jack's name was originally Handsome Jack. That'd be wild. Most ambitious crossover yet. Can either take it literal as in the physical heart gets torn to shreds or emotionally to cause depression. Yeah, I mean, I always figured it was like, you know, like people have been recorded as like, they get so depressed they just like lose the will to live and start wasting away. But it seems like that always happens in stories like really fast. Like, it's like, they died of a broken heart, and they died, like, 2 days after. Jack Jack's birth name is John Jackson Parr. Huh. You guys know a lot more about The Incredibles than I do. Where's the Incredibles lore compendium? To shreds, you say? Actually, speaking of compendiums, did you guys see that Lobo is going to be in the next Supergirl, or I guess in the Supergirl movie, played by Jason Momoa? I guess I should explain the reason that makes me think of compendiums is because Lobo has like all of his comics collected in a compendium, because he's been around for like a few decades, but he's not had a ton of his own runs. So it's on sale on Amazon right now, so I got it. It was like $30. Normally it's like 60. Excited for that to come though. Played by Jack Black. Jack Jack in the new Incredibles movie should be played by Jack Black. That way he can be Jack Jack Black. Jack Jack Black Black. What's your favorite book that you've done an audiobook for? Well, I've done all the audiobooks for my own books. And I've got to say, I think I'm better at writing than most of the other authors I've done audiobooks for. But outside of my own work, I did a kind of horror thriller sort of novel about like a serial killer that one there's like an FBI agent who's supposed to try and catch him. He's like a criminal bomber or whatever. That one was pretty interesting. John Jackson, Jack Black. Like that finance book you did. That is the biggest lie you've ever told, Brandon. No. We're in the end game now. I just gotta stay alive so I can get back to that route. God, this is gonna be such a pain in the ass to get back here. Okay, and now I gotta go back. Make sure I don't die. It would be really nice if the camera would shift more to the left when you're going backwards. Ugh. Oh. No. Fuck. Oh no. Fuck. Yeah. Ah. Okay. Fuck me. I think I might be screwed. There was also a book I did that was, it was about, like, an apocalypse. You know, some kind of virus that almost destroys the world. And, that one was pretty good. Though it was weird, because the main character was a woman. So, I have no idea why the author wanted me to do it instead of just hiring a woman. But I'm gonna come back for that one later. I didn't want to do that fucking thing again. Dude, when I was a kid, I had an action figure of Crash with the jetpack. It was so sick. Must have done a great impression of the MC then. I mean, I don't have a voice that lends itself very well to female voices, so yeah, it was very strange to me. Ah! Yeah. Ooh. Oh my god. God, the controls on this are so fucking weird. Sean Schemmel won an award. Oh my god. Sean Schemmel won an award for an audiobook where you have to play several women. That's like the fact. He doesn't... I feel like he's good at playing women. Yeah, I mean, pretty much every audiobook I've done, it's like you are every character, so you've got to do different voices and accents and pitches and everything, but in the end, I do audiobooks because they pay, not because I like them that much. Community bastard. Rasengan! You have that sass when you do female impressions. I will say, typically, when I do female characters in an audiobook, there's a good chance that if there's multiple female characters, one of them's gonna end up with the Valley Girl voice. Because I just feel like that's pretty easy. But that's pretty much how... Ah! Mr. Stark! I don't feel so good. It's pretty much how I feel about, like, a lot of audiobook stuff, though, is like... Oftentimes, audiobooks aren't as character-y as I like to do. So it's less fun to do, like, you know, an audiobook compared to compared to a like a video game or something like that. Also, this makes it way easier. You can either hold A or B to go forward or back, or you can just use the triggers, which I didn't know. The triggers makes it so much nicer. Hell yeah. Night fight. I don't recall. Is this that one? It was either the one where you're in the future city at night, or it's another one of those like Mayan ruins ones. Or I'm totally wrong about both. Whatever. Get out of here. You're on the wrong side of the world for this style of possum. Hey there, Henry. Sorry I was having dinner and plus had a physical exam and I have some bad cholesterol and low testosterone, so yeah, I got some health problems. I'm sorry to hear that. Welcome in, Tomb. But lucky for you, those aren't too bad. Like, you know, low cholesterol, you just, like, take a pill a day, and that's usually all that needs. Or bad cholesterol, rather, not low cholesterol. And low testosterone, I feel, is pretty much the same. Either way, I mean, it's not fun to hear, but it's good that it's not something worse, at least. What game do you think is gonna win Game of the Year? What games are nominated? If I had to guess what's nominated, I'm gonna guess, Silk Song. Oh god, I have to go backwards in the dark. Alright, whatever. Ooh. I'm gonna guess Silk Song and Expedition 33 are on there. What else came out this year? Dispatch just came out, but I assume that's too recent for that to be on there. What else? I don't know. Those are all the guesses. You're right so far. Dispatch is on there too? Alright. How many games get nominated? Like 5 or 6? Expedition 33, Hollow Knight, Silk Song, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, and Death Stranding 2. Okay. Ah, fuck. I can't see shit. I think I got all of it. Also, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I would say... God, I gotta turn off my light to be able to see anything. I would say out of those games... I would expect Expedition 33 to win. Because it was a surprise monster hit from a new studio. It's also got kind of that, you know, Oscar quality sort of stuff that I think the Game Awards tends to enjoy putting up as Game of the Year. I would have said Silk Song because people have been waiting for it for so long, but I think also some people were not super happy with it because for some of them they said it was going to be, it was like way too hard, you know? So yeah, I think Expedition 33 is probably going to win. Ah. Okay. Got back to the death area. So now it's just time to go back. And then we're good. At least in this game you can still, like, kinda see what's going on. I remember in the original Crash Bandicoot 2, if you didn't have the little light following you, you were absolutely fucked. It was pitch black, no texture on the ground, you could not see anything. There we go. Alright. Now that I'm back on this thing. Oh, hey. Nice. Expedition 33 is sweeping all nominations from Best RPG to even music. Yeah, I mean, people went fucking nuts over it. Do you think Troy Baker will win the Game Award for Best Voice Performance as Indiana Jones? I don't know. I mean, do we know the nominations for Best Voice Performance? Because I want to say in general, I would think they wouldn't give it to, like an impression, you know? Just because impressions are typically seen as kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, they put the nominations out a while ago. Yeah, I don't follow any of it. So I didn't know if it was something where it's like we don't get to see what the nominations for that stuff is, but Jesus. Yeah, I wouldn't expect them to give it to him for Indiana Jones just because, like, I feel like impressions are typically sort of looked down on a little bit in voice acting. Because it's like, well, you know, is it really him or is it just him copying Harrison Ford? And, which, not to say that, like, it doesn't take impressive talent and stuff to do that, but I think in general voice actors kind of look at impressions as like, it's not really the same thing. Right now doing the new winter event in Battlefield 6, which is the Winter Offensive. TLDR, the cold weather in NYC map impacts health regen. Huh. That's interesting. Usually it's just like, you know, for our winter event, the map has snow on it. It's cool that it has like actual gameplay ramifications. I hope Helldivers does some kind of winter thing. That'd be fun. Like a mission where you have to like liberate the planet of the North Pole or something. The planet where Santa's from. VAs in nominations are Ben Starr, Charlie Cox, Erika Ishii, Jennifer English, Konatsu Kato, and Troy Baker. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who of that group is gonna get it, just because I feel like, I mean, I didn't play Expedition 33, I didn't play Ghost of Yotei, I haven't played any of those games. I watched someone play Silent Hill F. But, I mean, going with my gut, I just feel like somebody from Expedition 33 is probably gonna win it. If I had to guess, I'd say probably Charlie Cox, not because I think he did the best job, because like I said, I have no idea, but because the Game Awards so desperately wants to be the Oscars, I feel like they're gonna give it to a big name actor like Charlie Cox, because then they can capitalize on the publicity and legitimize it a little bit better than if they were like, you know, we'll give it to somebody that the average person doesn't know. Oh god. Can't see shit. The anticipated game list are GTA 6, 007 First Light, Marvel Wolverine, RE Requiem, and The Witcher 4. Vulcan thinks so. TJ will pick the big name. Yeah, I mean, they've done it before. It's the same as the Oscars. Like, it's all rigged for whatever agenda they want to push. But, do people vote on the anticipated game list? Like, do they give an award for most anticipated game? Or is it just like a thing of like, here's, you know, here's the most anticipated? It's a voting as well. I see. Of that list, I feel like probably GTA 6 is gonna win. Because GTA 6 is one of those games that even people who don't really play video games that much are probably gonna play, you know? Iron Bundle escaped. What the hell is Iron Bundle? I don't know that Pokemon. Granted, I don't really play Pokemon anymore, so it's not that strange that I wouldn't know it, but Woo. Oh, I see. If I didn't have every colored gem by this point, I just, like, would get stuck here. That's interesting. Whoa. It's a robot version of Delivered. Interesting. Fuck it. Collect the extra life just to stunt. Because I already got the max. Woo. Was Iron Bundle like in like the British one? It's like part of the Industrial Revolution or something. Wow, so it's literally just like exactly Delivered, but made as a robot. Interesting. That gem route is super weird. It's just like a victory lap where you collect lives. Ow. Alright. Dog, are you kidding me? Fucking nonsense. Okay, how do the physics on that work? You jump into the air with nothing below you, and somehow you get squished? There would be no possible way. Crazy. Okay. Ugh. Alright. No more frickin' around. Oh my god, dude. Give me a checkpoint. This is... What's your guys' favorite Pokemon? I am a Bulbasaur fan myself. Favorite Pokemon's always been Lucario, Luxray, Vulpix. Got a good spread here. Zorua. Zorua. That must be a new one. I don't know shit about no Zorua. I wish Pokken Tournament played more like Tekken, because I wanted to like it. I wanted to play it, but I tried it and I just did not like it very much. Nope, pretty old. What? I don't have a favorite Pokemon, but my favorite Pokemon card is the Rainbow EX Charizard. Alright. What does Zorua look like? Ah, this little thing. Yeah, I've seen one of these. Could not have told you that was what it was called, but Zorua and Zoroark had their own movie too. Dog, I haven't watched a Pokemon movie since I got stung by a jellyfish when I was like 7. And my mom felt bad, so she bought me a Pokemon VHS. Just to give you an idea of how fucking long ago that was. Ugh. Whee! Did the dinosaurs watch it with you? As a matter of fact, they did. Little shit. I used to be with it, then they changed what it was, and now everything is scary and confusing. It'll happen to you. There we go. Vulcan loves both normal and Alolan Vulpix, leaning more towards Alolan. Yeah, the Alolan one is cool. I like both of them as well. Just realized I forgot my sleeves were undone. I also think I like the Alolan one better, just because it's it gives it a nice little extra bit of personality, I feel. Like, regular Vulpix is okay, but I like the coloring of Alolan Vulpix better. What? Vulcan and Vulpix. Vulcan would be like the Vulpix evolution based on, like, one you'd find in a trash biome. Be a Vulpix, but the tail is just made up of a bunch of, like, soda cans. Ah. Hell yeah. All right. Just scrap the whole fox motif and change Vulpix into a tin can. Yeah, just like a tin can with like a crude eye drawn on the side in like crayon. doesn't have any moves. The only move it has is Harden. Can't even use Struggle.
Yes! My plan is nearly complete. And I have you, Crash Bandicoot, to thank for it. Engine, what's happening? What's that? Is she stealing our signal?
Crash, Cortex isn't gonna use the crystals to contain the planet's energy. He's gonna harness the force and use it to power the super Cortex vortex he's built on his space station. One blast and the ray will cover the entire world, turning everyone into Cortex's mindless slaves. Crash, don't let him have those crystals!
Engine, you fool! She's telling him everything! Oh, yes. We're back now. Pardon the interruption. Crash, bring me crystals!
How did that Bandicoot get luscious yellow curls? It appears to be a genetic mutation that only the females get, because Tana, Crash's girlfriend, also has luscious yellow curls. What? Oh, I can't go in anymore? Oh, balls. Alright, well, we have to fight him the normal way, and then we can go do the special ending. Come here, you little fucker. Come here, you little fuck. Though I suppose, some of the other female bandicoots don't have curls exactly. Like, in Crash Team Racing, was it, Ami? She has, like, the Japanese bob kind of hair, but blue.
You haven't seen the last of me, Crash Bandicoot.
Crash, what do you suppose happened to Cortex? And what about the Cortex vortex? It's still up there.
Wow. I forgot how anticlimactic the regular ending is. It's just like, damn, it's gonna happen now. Alright, that's the game. Alright, well, I just need one more gem, and then I think that's all we need to get the true ending. How did it say to use the speed shoes? What's it like? There it is. I feel like those only make you a little bit faster. You guys dueling in the chat like it's the old west. Oh. Be crazy if you guys could duel for Pokemon. If I win, I get that Tangrowth. Whoop. Okay. Woo. I use throw beans. No, not the secret bean command. Wait a minute. I think I realized something that I forgot last time. If you die in the bonus, that doesn't count as a real death, right? I don't think it does. Oh, what? Did you guys see that? I touched the nitro and lived. I am a god. Huh. Got a Bandicoot. What if at the end of the true ending, Coco's like, "You did it, Crash! Good job!" And he's like,
Sister, we must destroy Cortex once and for all.
she's like, "What the fuck? You could talk?"
Yes, I found it beneath me.
Okay. I wish there was a faster way to do this. It is so annoying having to fucking backtrack just to get to a part where you might fuck something up and have it all be for nothing. Ugh. Were those humans holding doors? It did appear to be that they were holding doors. I think they were supposed to be like riot shields, but they did just look like whoa, whoa. It did appear that they were just holding like doors that they ripped off the hinges. Alright. What the fuck are you? Oh my god. Those people you knocked out made the scream that reminded me of the Wilhelm scream. Yeah, the old Crash games, those scientists made another scream that gets used a lot and stuff. That's called the Howie scream. Which, if you don't know what it is, you've probably heard it before, and you just didn't know that's what it's called. But it's a very distinctive one, too, where they go like, yeah. The Yowie scream. Nah, that's a different one. That one's like, I'm assuming. I don't know. I've never watched Yowie, so maybe it's different. It's staying on the internet. Yeah, I mean, as is everything that I've ever said or done on here. You know, it's one of like, I was gonna say back in the day I would have said, you know, I can't run for president anymore, but I mean, sky's the limit now that we've had this fucker as president. The thing that's crazy is I'm somehow missing like three clear gems. Don't understand how that's possible. Because other than this one, I've gotten every single box gem so far. I'm pretty sure I've gotten all the rest of them too. The only thing I can think of is perhaps... Alright, whatever. Perhaps I've got some more secret level stuff to find, but I don't know. Because I got all the colored gems. The Chaos Emeralds. Woo! What do you guys think? Should I try a 100% completion run of Shadow the Hedgehog? You know, where you have to go through like literally... literally every single route, and there's like 739 of them or whatever. Think I could get that done in a couple of streams. If by a couple of streams you mean a few months, then yeah. I think even a few months is optimistic. I think it would take me like a year, maybe longer. I mean, I don't know how quickly you can get through a route of Shadow the Hedgehog, but each route has what, like 6 or 7 levels or something? Damn. Thighs, you are just not having the good luck today. Ugh. Okay. I get one shot at this again. Is it just me, or does the like menu selection thing, does it sound like the very first note of the first opening of Jujutsu Kaisen? You know, where it's like it does that little like kind of sound? Like if actually here, you know what? I'll pull it up on Spotify so you guys can hear it. All right, so listen to this. And then like it's almost the exact same thing. I'm not crazy. I know I'm not. This fucking level, man. Why is it so much harder to do this one than all the others? Fuck it, we ball. Zoom through. Pretend I'm playing Sonic instead of Crash. Fuck. Ooh. See, this time I thought about it. I brought Aku Aku with me in case I got hit by that one again. Alright. I'm flying by the skin of my teeth here. Fuck. Okay, puts this thing out there. I mean, this has got to be like... Oh, I did it! Okay. We should be in the clear now. What's up, Roxas? Welcome in. Good to see you. Whoa! Hope you're doing well. I just pressed the button in the wrong order. It's fine though. We can die here. It doesn't matter. Okay. Just lurking, was watching a beta 2 streamer on YouTube of Arknight's Enfield. So excited for when it releases. Nice. Whoa. Is that a separate thing from Arknights, or is that just like a new expansion? Oy. You son of a bitch. Okay, I just gotta slow down. Trying to get through it too quick. Still trying to get through it too quick. Whatever. Fuck it. 69 out of 69. Hell yeah. Let's get the fuck out of here. Plus, I know there's also some PS5 test coming up for Enfield as well. Nice. Nice. Indeed. Hell yeah. 69. Oh. Yeah, spin-off from Arknights. Okay. Alright, so I'm missing 2 gems. But I'm pretty sure I've gotten them all on the normal ones. So what do I have left? I feel like there's a couple of the like special levels that I maybe missed. Let's see. Okay, got those. missing that one. And that's it. Huh. What other gem am I missing then? Totally bare. Okay. Got those. Snowbiz, Air Crash, Barrett, Crash Crush. Wait a minute. Okay. Thought maybe there was a secret one hidden behind there, but no, I got all those. 3D RPG with strategic elements, while normal Arknights is tower battle. Interesting. Unbearable. Okay. What am I missing? Got that one, that one, that one. What? I'm not missing one here, though, right? That's strange. It appears to be a level that doesn't exist. Look this up. Unlocked by finding the secret warp room in Unbearable. Okay. Unbearable. Was that in this one? No. Okay, so it's in here. Somewhere. Alright. I guess we've got to look for... Fuck. Got to look for the secret, secret area here. Also, it's crazy that they took the time to, like, make a detailed texture on the bear's nose that looks like what I imagine an actual bear's nose feels like. Which I guess I'm just guessing. It looks like a dog's nose as well. Unbearable. Side note, looks like Arknights has a bear named Dapan who cooks and rides a motorcycle. So they just, like, combined Pan Yinhu with, like, the Sons of Caledon in general. You know, it's the year of the bear for playable bears, I guess. Almost at max 99 lives. I did have 99 lives for a little while. It's been kind of coming and going. depending on how I've been doing in the level. Companion who? Okay, so that wasn't it. I don't need to do the bonus. I've already done the bonus. Secret area. I forgot I've got this sprint, so I can just get, like, super far ahead. Secret. Is there anything that looks like a secret here? Fuck. Later, bitch. You never catch me now, sucker. Ow. Okay, bro. Tell me legitimately, how would it kill me to touch the back of that lizard's tail with my shoe? It's nonsense. Okay, there's probably a secret here with the bear. Question is where? Oh. Maybe here. Okay, nope. Try here. Yeah, there we go. Your starter is Fue Coco. I see. So that one's literally just not possible until you get the sprint shoes. Fuck. And this is the last level where I need to get stuff. I just need all the boxes and then the actual clear gem. Wow. This feels like it's gonna be tough. And then we can do the true ending. Ooh. Fuck. Thank God I have 95 more lives. Because this is going to be a lot of trial and error, I think. No! Didn't let me do it. What's up, David? Glad to see you. I added the Pokemans at the request of Vulcan. No! I missed it! I added that for Vulcan, and then I added all the gambling stuff at the request of Thighs. So now people got stuff to do while they're waiting for ads to be over and such. Wah! Leaving tomorrow at 3 a.m. to go back to Jersey. Going for the holidays, I assume? Nice. Well, I hope you have a good time. Makes it a good distraction. Indeed. Done with classes. Nice. It's always a special feeling to get some time away from school. Wait, I'm still missing one? What? How could I possibly be missing one? What do I have left? I checked. I've gotten all of them, right? I'll check again, but what? What the fuck? What could I... Is this... Do you want her to join your adventure? Has RT to swap to Coco? Okay, that doesn't do anything. A in environmental politics. Nice. Okay, I gotta admit, I am bamboozled. I don't think I'm missing anything. Last gym, Crash 2. There's a secret warp room with 2 extra levels. If you go to the platform, you can go down to the warp room and see which ones are missing. One of them is totally bare. The next one is totally fly. You unlock it in hanging out by going backwards at the second drop and keep going forward until you hit the exit. Wait, that's one of the secret levels? got that one though. I got that one. Dude. What the fuck? Was that dance Crash is doing? Oh, you mean his signature dance? Social media ban happened? What social media ban? Finished every level and got all the gems. You can find one gem on floor 24. Underage ban, under 16 won't be permitted to use social media such as Twitch. Huh. I mean, I don't know that a total ban is the way to go. However, I don't know what else could be done. Because, like, the obvious answer of what should be done is parents should make sure their kids aren't being exposed to the horrors of the internet at large and having to completely, like, destroy their serotonin and their attention spans. However, that is not happening. So, I don't think it's necessarily the worst thing if kids can't just be on social media all the fucking time. One for breaking the crates in both secret levels. There are 2 gems in the hidden warp room, one for breaking the crates in both secret levels. I guess I have to do the secret levels again. I don't fucking know. Australia only, but UK has a similar law. The relevant law in Australia is social media minimum age. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I do think there's definitely some teenagers out there who got fucked up by having access to that sort of stuff way too young. Have both gems in secret warp room. Dude. What? Am I fucking crazy? I mean, I genuinely... I genuinely don't know what I could possibly be missing. I have all the gems. You can see it. Like... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 20, 21. There it is! Oh my fucking god. That's the one I was missing. Jesus. Finally. Next is collect the Infinity Stones. Bro, what do you think these colored gems are? Oh my god. I genuinely, like, I was like, is the game broken? Like, what is happening? Alright. I'm just gonna start that over in case this is one of those death ones. As for the UK, viewers need to verify their identity. It's a one-time process before they can see contents. Right. I knew that started, and people were getting around it by showing their ID as, like, Norman Reedus from, Death Stranding. Alright, so there was no point in doing that. Okay, I think I remember what happened on this level. I did the yellow gem, and then I forgot to go back and do the crystal, or the box gem, because I thought I would go back from where I did it, but that is impossible. Dude, you know what's crazy? In the past, like, I don't know, 2 weeks, I've had Korean barbecue 3 times. One of which was like regular just Korean food at a Korean barbecue place. And the other 2 times was actual Korean barbecue, like the buffet style. I mean, it was super good every time, but it's a lot of Korean barbecue. Yo, Jenny! What's up? Good to see you. Welcome in. Finally caught ya. You caught me. I'm pretty easy to catch. I'm always here on these nights, but you managed to get me. How you doing? What's going on? Yes, everybody, if you're not already following, go check out Jenny. We played Peak together a little while back, and it was very fun. She is very talented and does great Jane Doe TikTok content if you're interested in that. Time zones, I know. I'm just saying, if somebody really wanted to catch me, I'm here. I can be caught quite easily. Fuck. Didn't see that. It's fine. Malicious compliance. Exactly. So what have you been up to since we played Peak? Caught like a Pokemon. What team would Ben be if he was leader of a Pokemon gym? He would be like a combination steel fire type, I think. Or I guess if you have to pick just one, probably a steel type. Because he's got his big pillar. I don't know which way's the correct way. So hard not to slide into the water in here. I don't care. I just wanna get the last gem so we can get the real ending. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go beat the shit out of Cortex. The world of customers and their cars got worse, but I'm managing and, well, looking for more VA opportunities, but I wish I could chill more. Yeah, don't we all? It would be nice if in this world we could chill for a little bit.
You have acquired all of the gems. Incredible. The crystals are not the only means of harnessing planetary energy. The gems have that ability as well. And with them, I can destroy the Cortex Vortex forever. Let me warp you to my completed laser installation.
Like that even the game was like, hey, if he's taking a little too long, you can just skip that. Jenny, are you in the VAC server? The, like, voice acting, I think it's called voice acting community server? Wow, that was abrupt.
We are ready, Crash. Would you like to do the honors?
Oh my god. Just fucking killed him in cold blood. You're okay. Because I was gonna say there was an opportunity a while back from like an audiobook company that perhaps would be interesting to you. All right, well that's the end of Crash Bandicoot 2. We did it. We did it, everyone. So now we can begin Crash Bandicoot 3. Future tense. What the fuck? What is that? Wow, I'm glad we got that that true ending, or otherwise that wouldn't have made any sense.
Uka Uka is free? No, it cannot be. Evil, great evil has come.
None have dared fail the great Uka Uka even once. But you, Cortex, you have failed me twice.
Great Uka Uka! It was that infernal Bandicoot!
From deep inside my devil prison, I sent you simple instructions to follow. But you lost the gems, you lost the crystals, and I have lost my patience. There is now no other power source left on this planet.
I know we've had a few unfortunate setbacks.
And failed. But since your bumbling has managed to set me free, I am feeling generous. There is still a way to amass the power needed to enslave this miserable planet. And this time, the great Uka Uka will make sure that you do it right.
After many eons, my evil twin brother, Uka Uka, has been freed from his...
Gonna be honest, for twins, they don't really look all that alike.
Long ago, I locked him there to protect the world from his malice. Now, free once again, he must be stopped. Children, Uka Uka and Cortex plan to use this time-twisting machine to gather crystals that lay scattered across time. I have brought you here to recover the crystals before they do. To open the time portal, simply stand on a button and then jump into the portal. Good luck.
What I will say for Crash Bandicoot 3, the warp room, pretty cool. I like the whole, time travel deal. But also, the theme in the warp room in 3 is fucking sick. Meanwhile, watching you, I'm also watching other fellow VA, Allegra and Eric Bra. Nice. Do need to remind you that there's a video of Morshu reading the entire Bible, no AI, just editing, and it's 83 hours. That Sounds terrible. Is this Crash 3? It is. They're twins, except they got the different half of the genes. Right. Alright. If I remember correctly, you don't have any extra powers at the start. You have to unlock them when you beat the bosses, I think.
Crash, crash. Why must you always muck in my mud?
Oh, look! I have a mask helping me, too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
Failing a bonus path doesn't cost lives. Yeah, right. Okay. Alright, so far so easy. Definitely played Crash Bandicoot 2 more than 3, but I also played 3 quite a bit too. 3 I didn't come anywhere near to completing, because this is one of those games where it's like, you don't just have to get to 100% completion, you have to get to like 200% or something, and to do that, it is a bastard. But who knows? I'm older now. Maybe I'm smarter. Not sure. But maybe now I'll be able to do it. We'll see. Bonk. I like that on this level, those goats really don't even do anything to, like, try and stop you. Hell yeah. First level, complete, 100%, easy, GG. Dude, the motorcycle levels in this game were always so fucking hard. That or the, whatever you call it, the, pilot levels. Those were always super difficult. For me and my dad, favorite game has been the OG Tomb Raider games. I never played Tomb Raider. It's one of those classics that I just Never really got around to. I haven't played any version of it, the new or the old one. This already controls so much better than the original, though. I remember these levels being such a pain in the ass. I'll kill you all! I'll destroy the entire coral reef! Wah! Next games as a bonus for maybe during Christmas are Lumines Arise and Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 PS5. Nice. I have so many games that I still need to play that I can't buy more games. Yeah, my dad didn't like how Square reboot Lore to make her more of a survivalist rather than her OG counterpart. That's fair. Yo, Hatter! Thank you for the tier 1. 12 months, 1 whole year! Thank you so much. That is so nice of you. Very much appreciate it. Yo, something went wrong with the shout out there. It's like everybody follow Hatter at my thing. There we go. That was weird. I've never seen it do that before. Very merry unbirthday. Indeed. Yeah, since this is the game I connect with my dad due to the fact of the flying of real locations, and plus Flight Simulator supports PSVR apparently. Ooh, that's cool. I always wanted to play that Iron Man game for PSVR, but aren't they making a new Iron Man? I really hope they are, if I'm not making that up, because that original Iron Man for the Xbox 360 was actually super cool. For me, I've been playing Final Fantasy 13, and after I got 13-2 to play next. Nice. I have been trying to finish Hades 2 so I can get back to playing Judgment, so I can finish that, so then I can play the like 15 other Yakuza games I've got in my backlog. I got so many games I gotta play. Alright. These ones were also very hard back in the day. Dude, we should cancel these guys for cultural appropriation. Can't be wearing that kind of shit. My culture is not your costume. Jesus Christ. Purah didn't used to sound like that. Whoa. Whoa. No! God damn it. Bro, what? What was that jump? Speaking of Yakuza, my Discord friend got me Yakuza 0. I still need to work on as well. That is a good one. Hope you have a good time. No! Dude, I don't have the extra lives to be spending like this already. Oh wait, I have 15 lives already? Never mind, I'm good. Say, damn, I can't waste lives like this. Actually, I can. I'm apparently totally fine on lives. There we go. It really is a very, like, thread the needle sort of... What's up, Gio? Welcome in. Just a few more long hours until Anime Frontier this weekend. Yeah, well, good luck with that. Like I said, just, you know, try to stay calm and do your best. I like that they had Coco do her own version of the dance.
Uka and Cortex want Tiny get crystals and bring them to big Colosseum in Rome. Crash! Leave them for Tiny, or Crash get crushed!
I always remember, out of everybody's lines in Crash Team Racing, I remember Tiny the most, because when you would go past somebody, he would go,
Tiny squish puny cars!
plus I still need to finish Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. That's what I'm saying, man. There's just no time to finish all these games anymore. Always do my best, but aim higher. Yeah, that's the name of the game. Whoa! He came back. Thought that was the end of him. Woo. Sounds very intimidating. Well, that's kind of Tiny's whole thing. You know, he's not the smartest, but he is quite scary. Yeah, I got a lot of games on my need to complete list, but other games have my attention, including P5X and ZZZ. Yeah, well, ZZZ literally just keeps going for fucking ever, man. I'm still not caught up. Like, I got caught up on the story, but now I've got all the event stuff I gotta deal with.
Thanks a lot.
Yo, Levi Jackalope, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Ah, fuck. How's it going? Welcome in. Honkai Impact 3rd is 9 years old and still going strong. Yeah, which is also crazy because that's the one that, like, the least amount of people have heard of, you know? Been mainly doing the events first and story second. That's probably a good idea, because, you know, the story will always be there, but the events are time-gated. That's probably what I would do if I didn't have to stream it. And I figured out that dial-in is Jade Saxton's ENVA. Yeah, I saw that. I worked with her once when I was at Crunchyroll. She's a nice person. Good director. Obviously, I didn't really meet her very long, but you know, she was nice. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you? Hope you're staying warm if you're in a place that's cold like I am. Really want to get the Dahlia once she comes to HSR, because I'm glad we get to hear Miyabi's VA. Yeah, well, I mean, Christina V is literally fucking everywhere. You got no shortage of places you can hear her if you want to. I'm in Australia burning here. Fair enough. Well, I hope you're staying cool then, because here it's freezing. Today actually wasn't so bad, except it was raining because it stopped being so absolutely cold. But honestly, rain and, like, you know, 35 degrees is worse than no rain and 18 degrees, in my opinion. Especially because it's going to drop overnight, so all that rain is probably going to freeze again. And make the roads terrible. It was right there. Today is that level in Mario 3 where the sun tries to kill you. Isn't that like most days in Australia? Whatever. Go get it. Ugh. Got it. Fuck you, asshole. Vulcan has unpredictable weather patterns, can be sunny, rainy, cloudy, or sunny rain. Different time in a day. Fair enough. In Indiana, the weather's pretty much... I mean, it'll do that during, like, the spring, but in winter it's either snowy or freezing and not snowy. Or in this case, it's raining. Australia's life on expert mode, where Satan keeps his pets. Yeah, I do want to visit Australia someday, but I also feel like I, as an extremely pale person, I'm gonna have to try and do something to avoid imminent doom. The sun will just fuck me up. This does control better than the original game, but it's not great. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I need to change... I need to change the category. Because I'm playing Crash Bandicoot 3 now. Forgot about that. Change the game category. Yep. Just thought about it. Trying to make a mystery narration, but I'm trying to make it sound more engaging for the readers. You should eat Vegemite for the power boost. I tried Vegemite and I did not love it. TBH. Just kind of tasted like bread if it was like alcoholic. Why does the water sound heavy? I don't know, I'm not... God damn it. Not entirely sure what you mean. Alright. What? This is pretty much what I remember about these levels. This was the experience. Late to the stream, but hi. What's up, Tiago? Welcome in. Better late than never, right? Vegemite's a fermented yeast extract. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that it tastes the way it does. I'm just like, it's not my favorite. Yeah, it's yeast obtained from alcohol production as byproduct. Yeah, it is not my favorite. You know, good for the people who like it, but that ain't me. I liked the fairy bread that I tried better. Fairy bread is good. Yeah. I liked fairy bread. I figured I would because it's pretty similar to cinnamon toast that we make here. Or at least my mom makes. I don't know if other people make it, but it's white bread, butter, and hundreds and thousands. Yeah. Which we call sprinkles here. Or very specifically, some places call them jimmies, but that's fucked up and wrong. Vegemite's an acquired taste. You either hate or love it. Yeah. Yep, it's an acquired taste, and I don't want to acquire that taste. Can't be the long sprinkles.
Tiny, take them back in Gladiator Arena!
Interesting. So it has to be like the little dot sprinkles? I didn't know that. Tiny's a himbo. Aren't himbos usually like good-natured? I think Tiny's just stupid and evil. Yeah, I just love chashu buns. It's basically Chinese barbecue pork inside a white bun, which is steamed or baked. That does sound good. I've had bao buns, which seem relatively similar, but I would like to try a chashu bun one of the days. One of these days. One of the days. He's also the only one who dresses for time. It's true. But it seems like that's because he was imprisoned here by Cortex. Ah! I mean, not embryo, entropy. He kind of dresses for the time because he's the guy for the future era, right? If I remember correctly, maybe I'm wrong. And you also fight Engine, correct? And he's like the, or wait, is he the future one? I don't know. It's been a while. Walk in the top left corner when the lines come. Wow. That's crazy. Secret tech. Are they throwing cheese at me? What the fuck is that? I also didn't know you could spin attack the lions away. They throw cheese because you're cheesing it. That's funny. Oh my god. Just fuck him up. Oh my god. Dude. Poor Tiny. Yeah. Honestly, poor Tiny for real. I mean, yeah, he's trying to kill me, but also like, goddamn.
By defeating
That's
Tiny,
brutal.
you have unlocked the gate to the next time travel area. Go back to the center of this time twister and save your progress. If you
Snatched
wish.
waist.
From there, you will see
Panyin
that
who
the
makes
gate
them
to
in
the
ZZZ,
second
but in
time
real life they're
travel area
good.
is now open.
Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere around here where I could get... Actually, you know what? On campus, there's probably some good Chinese places where I could get some. I just haven't explored enough to know. Because we have a lot of Chinese students here, so there's probably some good ones. It's a cheat back then, so if you do it, they throw cheese. Damn.
What?
I never knew that.
Was I? Oh, Tiny was a good fellow.
I always had to do it
He
legit.
hated everyone and everything, but a good heart nonetheless. Please be more reasonable with my minions next time.
Dude, he's talking like Tiny fucking died. It's like... Well, actually, you know what? It was a Roman Colosseum, so he probably was executed at the end of that. Rest in peace. Wonder if Tiny Tiger's just a mean nickname that stuck after an eventful evening. It's possible. I assumed it was just like a prison nickname where they just call the biggest guy Tiny because it's ironic. Banh mi is really good too. Yes, I have had banh mi. Banh mi is delicious. Actually, it's funny, my girlfriend is Vietnamese. And when I was like, yeah, I like banh mi, she was like, there aren't any good banh mi places here. You might like banh mi, but like, you have to have like a real banh mi. And I was like, hey, if you want to make it, absolutely happy to have it. Classic, including pho, which in Boston, Massachusetts, there's a restaurant that made pho burrito, which they put all the meat and fixins in the burrito, and the soup is separate for people to dip the burrito in. Fuck. See, that's the kind of stuff where I'm like, that is like what America is all about, you know? Mixing like Mexican burrito concept with Vietnamese pho is wild. But that's what I'm here for. And you're making me hungry. Good thing I have chips and salsa to snack on. Bro, I'm making myself hungry. I don't have anything to snack on. Especially because I really want Asian food now, and I don't think there's anywhere for me to get it after stream is over. Rampage! Kill! Wow. That was actually really sad. He just accepted his own death. Like, he saw me coming and was just like, oh, goodbye. Yeah, I've never had pho either. There aren't really any Vietnamese places around for that kind of stuff. But I want to try it. 'Cause I've heard a lot about it. No! I forgot. Alright, well, I'll just go back, unless... Yeah, alright. Canef is good. Plays ludicrous Move B song. Dog, I don't even know what the hell you're saying. Luda. I like that for whatever reason, just being on the platform in this game on the way to the bonus round just like always fucks you up. Like Crash's character model's always just going nuts. Canef is Lebanese. Okay. I mean, I assumed it wasn't Vietnamese. Didn't sound like it. Move, bitch, get out the way. Ah, I see. No, I did it again! Fuck. I gotta pay more attention. Okay, I get you now. That's just like, move B. Is that like some Pokemon thing? Like... What's move B? Alright, here we go. There we go. Yep. I don't think I ever got any of the colored gems in this game. So, we'll see what I can do on this one. I would like to try and rectify the mistakes of the past now that I'm older and know what I'm doing. Yee. Thank you, Vulcan, for the stretch. And the drink. Ow, fuck. That stretch was so good, it gave me like a micro headache for a second. Okay, yeah, I just did that one, so this is what I got now. Yellow Gem A. Q Sonic A to B, live and learn. What's up, Broken Logic? Welcome in. Good to see you. Feels like it's been a minute. Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Now the question is, if I were a yellow gem here, where would I be? Yeah, haven't been catching much Twitch lately. Well, fair enough. It's, you know, there's a lot of content out there. There's a lot of stuff to do all the time. I certainly can't blame anybody. Especially now that it's the holidays. Bye, monkey. That looks like I can maybe jump over there. You know what? First, though, hit this checkpoint, and then I'm gonna go over here and try that. Well, okay. Thought I was smart. Thought I'd figured something out. No invis wall. Yeah. Such a shame. Wait a minute. Why would you go over here? What is this? Nothing. Okay. I'm trying to find it. Trying to find the secret without looking it up and cheating. Switched just in time to fuck me over. I do think the older soundtrack for Crash 3 is much better than this newer version. Like, Crash 2's new soundtrack is, like, overall, I would say mostly good. There's only a handful of songs that I think are genuinely not as good as the original, or, like, are way worse. But I feel like in this one, a lot of the songs lost a lot of personality. Ah! Wait a minute. How do I get back there? Is that something I can do from here? No? Okay. Keep an eye out. There's the yellow gem. There goes Aku Aku. Hey, he knew what he was getting into when he signed up for this. Okay, so clearly I've not done what I need to get the yellow gem, because it's way over there. I imagine it's another one of those secret level spots from a different zone. But I don't know which zone it would be. Or which level. Ooh. Unlock a new path by earning the purple gem elsewhere. Wait, is this even the right level? I don't think I did the 6th level, did I? Or 8th level? I did not. Win first place to earn the power crystal, right? God. Well, still feels like total shit to steer this. Trying to win and get all the boxes is so hard. Get out of the way! Why do you all have the same fucking car? Grow an original personality. No! Fuck you! Gah! It was so close. But this time I don't need to worry about getting the boxes. All right. I'll use all of my racing knowledge. I also probably should have hit that speed boost, but whatever. You fucker! Yeah! Alright, there we go. Yeah. Alright. So I got that. That. Let me see what it says on this one as the tip for the yellow gem.
G'day, mates. Dingle Dial's the name, and Uka and Cortex gave me orders to bring the crystals to them during the Ice Ages. So give me the goods and shove off, or I'll roast yous.
So, in your opinion, Levi, is that a good Australian accent? Is that a good representation of your people? Also, I forgot to look at the fucking tooltip, so I totally missed that. Dingle dial. Okay. Gotta look at the tooltip thing.
Crash, Coco, if you have already retrieved a levels crystal, then you will find a floating clock when you enter for the second time. This floating clock activates time trial mode. Grab it, and the clock will start ticking. Race for the end to get the best time, but beware, some elements will change.
Discover and finish the secret route for a special gem. Okay, so there is something I can do on this level specifically. I'm gonna try to find the secret route. But if I can't... Well, whether I can or not, this will probably be the final level for tonight. Keep thinking like, you know, maybe it'll be something where you have to jump over the side or... Wait. What if? No. Okay. I want to figure it out without looking it up. Because I've never done it on Crash 3. I don't think I ever have. Is that a place I can get to? Do I have to go up there? You know what? I think I might be onto something. I gotta test this theory. Nope. Wasn't on to nothing. Okay. There. Ouch. What if I drop down there? Nope. Nope. I feel like that's gonna be the answer. It's gonna be some weird thing where you have to drop off the side. Wouldn't be in the bonus area. Right. So over there. What am I missing? I don't understand. I don't get it. I have no idea how I'm supposed to get over there. Alright, well, I gave it my best shot. I think I might end up having to look that up at some point. Bro, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, that's just... I don't know. Unless it's some crazy thing where you have to like fall down in between a certain area. Just no. You know what? I'm just gonna look it up now, because this is something I'm gonna have to do at some point anyway. Being a secret entrance. Secret entrance in Hang'em High. Go to the platform. Go to the platform in the center of the hub. Be taken to the secret warp room. What? That just doesn't seem correct. Via the secret entrance in warp room 6. Okay, so I literally just can't do it yet. Right now at all. Well, that makes it simpler. Toss the Wumpa fruit up high and then lands on his back and spins. Yeah. Okay. Well, if I can't even do the yellow gem right now, then I'll do one more level. Because you guys had to sit through that anyway. God. There we go. Ooh. Whoa, slippery. That's what I thought. I was like, those scarab ones are probably tricky. Wait a minute. Wait, no. I hope it's gonna take me back there. Crazy the ancient Egyptians used the same same blocks. Ah ha ha. Fuck you, monkey. Give me your fruit. I don't remember. Something happens. Oh, if you step into the light, it shoots darts from the side. That's right. I was like, I know something happens if you go in the light. Whoa! I moved so fast. Damn near died. Try not to make Crash a squish Bandicoot. Crash, more like squish. Ah yes, the old ancient Egyptian flamethrowers. This feels like it should be something. Bandicoot puree. And I can't get that because I don't have purple gem. I see. Alright, everybody. This will be the final raffle of the stream, because we're going to head out now. Here we go. Alright. Where? Thank you all so much for being here. Very much appreciated. I appreciate you indulging my selfish desire to keep playing Crash instead of the other thing I said I was going to play. But in any case, thank you all for being here. Friday, I think I'm not going to be able to stream. So there will not be a stream this Friday. But in any case, I appreciate all of y'all helping, joining in and all of that. Let's see. Who can we raid? We'll raid Carol. It's been a minute. This has got a Bandicoot. Exactly.
Boy, give me the Wumpa fruit.
In any case, thank you all so much for being here, and stay warm if you're somewhere cold, stay cold if you're somewhere warm, and have a good Thursday, good Friday, good weekend. I will see y'all Monday, and bye-bye.